I want to record an album on this now. Come and meet these dancing feet. And the avenue I'm taking you to 42nd Street. 440.
Did you ever see that thing? I grew up in that theater watching this show.
Which show?
Oh, sorry, 42nd Street. My mom worked at that theater when I was a kid. She was in love with one of the leads who was gay. But yeah, I took pictures with him all the time, and I knew hello. And he actually gave her that picture that says Edna there. It's like old music.
I've been looking at that during this podcast.
Which one?
Edna.
Oh, the thing that says Edna? Yeah, the music sheets. Yeah, it was given to her by Leroy Reams, who was the star of 42nd Street.
I know Leroy Reams. That's crazy. I did not know him personally. I didn't know of him. That name.
Yeah, they were good friends.
Leroy Reams. Why is that so familiar?
I don't know.
That's really bizarre.
I think he. He ended up. And last time I saw him on Broadway or heard he was on Broadway, he was like a candle in Beauty and the Beast or something like that.
Oh.
But yeah, and Jerry Orbach was also in it at the time before he was.
I don't know.
You know Jerry Orbach? He's Law and Order.
Oh, okay. Then I do know. Oh, yeah, I know him. Okay.
Yeah.
My gray-haired lawyer.
Yeah, but Leroy gave that to my mom on one of her birthdays, or whatever. It's like an old signed. I don't know who the artist is, or whatever. But yeah. And I found a picture hidden behind it too, which of course my mom.
Is it of her?
No. It's because the thing fell. The wind blew it over like 3 different times, and I think it's.
Oh. Is it signed?
Yeah,
oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That was her man. And she was in love with Robert.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So when she passed, we were going through all her stuff, and I was like, "Oh, that's a keeper." Yeah. Sorry, Rando. Yeah. All right. We should come up with an intro, but I don't know. I got nothing. Ladies and gentlemen.
That sounded good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. It's the bread. No, it's sex, love, and boobs and naked whatever show.
It could be like, it's the bread show. Sex, relationships, and everything. I don't know. I
don't know. I feel like you nailed it before. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I did nail it before. You're going to have to...
You might have just been saying it, and I was like, oh, that's a good title for the show. And then
just
poop. I didn't make a note.
That's right. We have a good thing we're recording.
Are we so has the intro started, or has the episode started, or are we doing an intro again?
We're doing an intro again. Okay.
All right, take 2.
Welcome. Ed, were you about to say something?
Nope, you're good.
Okay. Take 3. Welcome back, you guys. I am Brittany A. Moore, intimacy and relationship coach and sex worker. And my co-host just left the room, so we don't have a podcast. He's gone. He gone. That motherfucker gone. He gone.
I trust your intro. That was good. You got it?
That was my going? All right.
I don't know what you did, but yeah, we start. We good?
Here's my co-host.
Ed Sheerat. Ed Sheerat. Filmmaker, author, lighting designer, photographer. Did I say author? I also said filmmaker. I got my book here every once in a while. Did I ever show you that?
Every once in a while? Oh, like it's titled every once in a while. I thought you were telling me, I have it every once in a while.
Yeah.
No, you did not show it to me.
It made me think we should do an episode of, what do you call it? Like erotic fiction? Like stories and things like that. Because there's a couple of chapters in there that are pretty spicy.
It's awesome. I write erotic short stories for a client of mine.
What? Oh, cool.
Yeah, he pays me to coach. He's a coach. He pays me to write some stories for him. He gives me a few topics that he wants to hear about, and then I write about it.
There are podcasts where it's just
erotic stories.
Yeah. They're like 15, 20 minutes long.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
On the way home from work, you're getting ramped up. You want, hey, we're going to have something.
Get it up. I had a client who would read them while we were in the act, like actually read them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it was pretty
in the act.
In the act.
Or leading up to the act.
No, during the act.
Oh, wow.
He would be reading them. Yeah.
So you'd be on, it's probably too much information, but so you'd be on top and he'd be
reading.
Sitting or laying?
Laying down.
Okay.
Or sometimes he'd be sitting. It'd be sitting or laying down, but either I'm on top or I'd be giving him a blowjob between his legs and he'd be reading.
Is he wearing reading glasses?
Yes. He's wearing reading glasses.
Is it dark? Is there like a nightlight?
It's usually bright as fuck in the room.
Is it a notebook?
It's on his phone. Yeah, right?
Everything on the phone. Yeah.
I had another client who would look at magazines while we were doing it. So that's
interesting.
Yeah. And that was, in any position, he'd have the magazine. He was also on drugs. So.
Oh, okay. That was just, it would help him, or just
he would never get anywhere because he was on drugs. So, but it would help him stay in connection with whatever he was trying to connect to. Because it wasn't me. He was trying to connect to clearly. Yeah, I don't know what was happening there. That was bizarre, but yeah. That wasn't bizarre. It was just different. It was bizarre because of the drugs that were involved. Otherwise, it wasn't bizarre.
Okay. I forgot the name. What were we talking
about? What is this episode supposed to be about? Let's start there. Because what are we even talking about right now?
Yeah, because we just went off on I said what we should make it about next time, and then we went off on a tangent of writing and stuff.
Oh, erotic novels and whatnot. Right. Okay, I see. Today, what are we talking about right now? What did we agree on?
I think we said
one night stands.
One night stands, yes.
Yeah. Welcome to our one night stand episode. One nighters. How many of you guys have had them? Do you like them? Do you enjoy them? Do you keep doing them? Like, is this still a thing in the world? I know it's a thing because all of you guys on these social media apps that just want sex right away, there has to be a plethora of one night stands. So let's talk about it. Ed, when's the last time you had a one night stand?
I'm like, have I actually ever dated?
Have I ever?
And I'm thinking, I don't know. Because I feel like if I've gotten, I was trying to go back for more, or now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wait a minute, have I actually had one night stands, or was it like I've had? No, because people were friends, and then we hooked up. Like,
so you've had casual sex, but not necessarily a one night stand,
right? Mm-hmm. I don't know that, because one night stands like you meet the person that day. I don't think I've ever experienced that in this life.
Have you thought about it?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think it hasn't everybody, all the people. I would imagine. Yeah. I've seen, especially I think in my 20s, I was just in late 20s too. I was just trying to get laid and I was trying too hard. But then it ends up being like, we just friends. And then, of course, eventually something happened. So, you know what I mean? Or it didn't happen. Whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
but I don't think I had that gravitas, power, whatever, to just pull it off in one night. Or most people, at least when I was growing up, people would go to bars and things like that. And that's just not my scene at all.
I see.
So I don't know.
That's where a lot of my one night stands happen, like bars and clubs and shit like that.
Yeah. Fooled around with somebody once at a pool. We were both kids, so it's different. But like 16 and 15 and 14. Mm-hmm. And just a lake, actually, with some family friends or whatever. But that was actually a couple of things when I was younger. But I was just like, yeah, that was it, and moved on. You know what I mean? But never, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it.
The first blow job I ever gave was on a cruise, and it was essentially a one night stand.
Sorry. This is now I'm paying attention. Blow job.
You were like, wait, what? What?
Yep.
I'm blowing.
Anyway, you were talking about the semen? Because on a cruise.
Dude, I wish I was quick like that. Like my brain doesn't operate that quick. With,
you
like,
wish it was quick like that?
Quick like that.
That's what she said. No, wait. That's
not what she said. She does not want it quick like that. Close though.
Okay. But yeah, no. So you gave a blowjob on a cruise.
That was my very first one night stand. His name was Mitch. He's a white boy. Here I go referencing race again. I do this a lot. So no offense, but this is just, it's how I identify people. It also gives you a better image of what they look like, I guess.
How long ago was this?
Oh,
Mitch, if this is you, I'm telling Sandy.
Mitch, I was like 14.
Oh God. Okay.
So it wasn't. We'll remove the age from that, but we were. If we can remove the age mentally, that was my first one night stand. It was on a cruise. I used to perform on cruises, and so just to remind you guys, like when I mention things about me and my teenagers, I lived a very I guess matured life. Like I was already at 14, I was promoting the 1051 Lounge and the China Club in Manhattan. I worked for some promoters and would hand out flyers. And then after I was done handing out flyers, I would have access into the clubs. So I was clubbing very, very young. My life my adult life started young. Like it just did. I was in survival mode young. And so, I don't like the idea of sexualizing me as a teenager, but these are a lot of my transformative years that when we're talking about first and whatnot, they might come up in my teenage years. So as much as
I guess it depends on how you're talking about it, but you're not sexual. It's not like you're creating art or something where it's, you know what I mean?
Me as a teen, right?
You're just speaking vulnerably about who you are.
About who I am, right?
Yeah.
It just makes me uncomfortable. Like I feel like knowing like what some of the audience would be and like just, you know, having that in my head and some of the messages I'll probably get when you were 15, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just like trying to be careful around that and just making that known that I do not want to talk about me at 15. Please do not message me about that shit. But anyway, one of my first one night stands that was on a cruise. And also like being a performer on a cruise, like living that type of lifestyle. It's just, you're exposed to a lot more. You're exposed to things differently. I was already a hypersexual person. And so, one of my first one night stands. And I didn't want it to be a one night stand, but that's how, you know, I was young. I don't think I really processed what was happening. And I think did we talk about that in my first episode, the first episode where I had hospital sex in a psych ward? Right. That was also, I guess, essentially sex, I mean, but we were literally crazy sex. But like, was that really a one night stand? Because we knew I guess not, because we were living on the same facility. So like we had developed a relationship. So it was just the hookup, not necessarily a one night stand, which I think is, to correlate those things. Like one night stand would be, I just met you, we're fucking, and that's it. Yeah, peace out.
Ships in the night. I've
had another one night stand. I used to work at a fitness club, Club H Fitness, which they had, I think they still have one in Hoboken, New Jersey, but they used to have a bunch in the city. And I worked at one on Murray Hill. And I was hooking up with a lot of the people. Not only was I hooking up with a lot of the people at the job, a lot of the trainers and like the cafe worker. What's up, Francisco? That is funny. I was
snitches be getting
right on some shit. He probably doesn't remember me. It was fucking like 20 years ago.
Oh wow.
I was also like, I also drink a lot too, but like I'd get off of work and like go to the bar and like try to meet people. And I remember one night stand, some guy who lived in the neighborhood, we like went to his apartment. And I remember we were drinking and I remember him having to like go in the other room and call his wife. And I was like, in the midst of my drunkenness, I was like, should I fucking be here right now? Like, what in the hell? And so that wasn't really a norm for me because, let's say sleeping with married men outside of work. Yeah, it wasn't something that I really sought after, like something that I was like really interested in, like, yeah, I'm going to have sex with this married man. Woohoo.
I noticed, I mean, not to go off on a tangent, but I did notice when I got married and had a ring, there were more, you know what I mean? And you're like, what the fuck?
Like, where were you guys before this shit?
Right. And I used to wear my ring all the time. and then I lost it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. You see my face, like, well, where the fuck is it then? What do you mean?
And then those same girls didn't matter. And then I got a replica at one point, the Lord of the Rings replica, because I wanted to have something.
Yeah, because it feels naked.
And it was like, it's like people.
You could see the difference.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then after a while, I was like, I'm gonna keep putting it on because I like getting flirted with. She's like, as long as it's your boss and you're getting paid, you get more work. But I mean, I did actually lose. She was in the car with me
when you lost it.
I was driving. I had been losing a lot of weight. I was on a good diet. And on my hands like that, and it literally fell right off and slid down that thing in the engine of the car.
Oh no!
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Continue what you're saying. One night stands.
Oh, but no, that's a good point though. That women, not necessarily women, people in general want what is already sought after. Yeah, we want what's a high commodity, and like, oh, you're married, somebody wanted you, somebody committed to you. Fuck, what do you got? What do you what you got? What does your wife get? And I think it's also the excitement of being with someone. Getting caught, like like the tabooedness and like the the
danger or whatever.
Yes, the danger behind that.
A little more sexy.
Yeah. One night stands. How do you feel about one night stands as a married man?
I mean, it's because I'm married now, so I don't know. If I did it now, it would be a problem. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So I don't know. Unless, I mean, Is
it something that, I don't know if you feel comfortable talking about it, but something that you fantasize about or think about, or...
Do I fantasize about sex with women? Yes.
I do too.
Yeah.
But specifically, like that specific scenario, like meeting someone, having sex and no ties, and like being able to move on with your life, remain married and happy. Like, do those thoughts? It
doesn't even like, that's too much work for my fantasies. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? Like, what are we out at a club? What are we? Shut up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need all that. This is That's probably why the porn. Or what it's done to my brain. Just, she's up and down on my feet. I don't care where she came from, where she's going. She's just there doing her thing. Mm-hmm. I think it just cuts through the. That's not true. So I did. No. So I did. I have had, and then just going into the fantasy realm. Fantasy realm? No.
Fantasy realm, fantasy world,
Dungeons and Dragons, whatever. I would have those, but even then, so because I'm thinking out loud, one of the last books I was writing, I was working on it, and to get myself into like an honest, a vulnerable, and real frame of mind, every time before I wrote, I would sit down and write a fantasy, like a sexual, like I was saying, and I continued the same story. I just kept writing it just because, but there was never like meeting somebody the first time, it didn't matter. It was just like, all right, well, she's there and her boobs in my mouth, whatever the case.
Yeah. Like the scene had already started.
Before and after, who cares? It's the actual thing, and all the stuff that happens. So, my mind doesn't go to that kind of thing, like one night stand. I mean, but my wife knows, as if Salma is showing up at any point, like, and then she says, oh, well, she's married to a billionaire, Ed. I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I bet let's just call Salma. No, but yeah. So she's, and like if Keanu came, I'd be like, "Go, babe, do your
thing."
right. One night stand, forget it. I'm out the door. Go. So I don't know. It's not on my radar at least anymore, and it's good because it never really happened. Throughout my whole life, so it's not even whatever. It was just I had to get, and that's probably why I became or got turned out like. What was it, sapiosexual? I need to have some sort of something, some kind of I gotta have a little bit of fall for you a little bit,
a little something, right? I think the older I get, I'm just disinterested in one night stands and like how much work and how much risk it is in it. And I mean, I still enjoy sex. I have fantasies of, like, oh God, I'd fuck the shit out of him, like what it would be like. And but like as far as acting on that, it's kind of like kind of flew the coop already. I think It was cute for a while. I also used one night stands as a way to like, that was a survival tactic for me. Like, oh, I could get a place to stay tonight if I just fucked him, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so one night stands were a little different for a while for me. Then I had a few one night stands. I wouldn't say a few. I'd say I've had maybe a handful of them that I was like, all right, that was pretty cool. I was mostly drunk, you know,
and you
drinking.
You never wanted to return to the well in any way or had any desires to.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, that was cool for what it was.
Yeah, I don't see me ever doing that. Like if I got laid, I'm gonna try to get laid again.
Yeah, right. You want to keep that going.
Yeah.
I realized too, like, yeah, no, I like connection. I want to call you. I want to talk to you after. Like, I want to still talk. I want to, hey, can we do that again? Right. Yeah. So I don't think it was ever really a thing for me. Like, yeah, it's happened, but it wasn't something that I sought after.
Maybe we picked the wrong topic to talk about tonight.
Right? Because it's like, ain't much going on about here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to still talk about it. We can talk about the risk of one night stands, how to stay safe during one night stands.
Like packing a gun.
Packing a gun, maybe. But if you're like, okay, now let's talk about it. Because if you fucking use that gun against your assailant,
Jesus. I thought you meant condom, and I'm saying I ever brought a gun as a joke.
I wasn't even thinking condoms. Jesus. I was thinking of fucking guns and like. Oh shit.
Safety. Anyway, so yeah,
Safety. I was thinking like safety, like real safety.
Right.
I mean, they're both real safety, but.
So when you think safe sex, you think
like
gun under the pillow.
And yeah. Like does that may have to kill this motherfucker? Yeah.
Landmines outside. You know.
That was my staying safe. I mean, everyone knows these fucking condoms. Are we going to? Probably not. But like,
okay.
So yeah, staying safe during one night stands.
Well, now I really want to get into that.
So we all know Ed would bring a gun. I keep pepper spray around. I carry it on a keychain. I also have, I probably shouldn't tell that just in case I have any offenders out there. They'll get my pepper spray. But no, I also have other things that like a pepper spray lipstick. So you wouldn't, you know, people won't know exactly what it is. Where you could have it handy when you're, you know, just if you are going to hook up with somebody, I would say, I don't know, I don't want to make it a scary thing, but protect yourself. I would say.
I don't even think, I'm a guy. I don't think about it like that at all.
I think the worst case scenarios for one night stand is like you getting an STD that's incurable, not being able to figure out, you know, who it was or getting pregnant from someone you're unsure, you know, you don't know. And so, you know, to avoid those things, I mean, we're in the world of social media. So like, get a name, get a name, get an Instagram, get a TikTok. Sexual health is important. And so if we are having one night stands, you know, whether you're using a condom or not, you're still risking, like there's still a risk. So, yeah, I would say get a name, get a social media account so you can pin it back to who and let him know so he's also, or she is not infecting other people. And yeah, be smart about the one night stands. It's all great. We want to hook up. But yeah, maybe don't invite people back to your place. I mean, that kind of takes away, like, I don't want to make this such a scary scenario thing, you know, like, because it does take away from the excitement of like, hey, you want to come over, you know, but like, just be very careful. I've put myself in some risky situations. I picked up people in bars and brought them over to my house and like thought back, you know, I think back and I'm like, probably should be dead. Like, how many chances do you get of like picking up strangers and bringing them back home and like them not being a murderer? So, yeah, I've lucked out. I know a lot of people who haven't. So, I would say get a name. Also, I bought, testing strips for my daughter for when she's out at bars and whatnot. She can test her drink.
Oh wow.
While she's out. There's also drink covers that you can put over your drink that has an insertion for the straw to help with getting drugged. Insertion.
Sorry, good.
I love it. What else? Yes, I bought fentanyl strips for my daughter as well, so she can test her weed and things like that. So if you are, going on a one night stand mission or out partying and whatnot, I would just say take proper precautions. There's Amazons at your fucking fingertips. You can get fentanyl strips for like $10. You can get, there's tons of shit that I can't. And when I travel internationally and I can't fucking bring my whistle and things bring my whistle. When I can't bring my pepper spray, I bring a whistle. People laugh at me, but I'm like, I don't like, you could laugh, but I'm gonna scare someone off, or at least I hope so. So, I bring a whistle, especially like if I'm walking alone somewhere, at least I can make noise, if I get stranded somewhere or whatever.
Do you ever hear the fact of like when you're supposed to yell fire instead of rape or something? Because people come to fire. People aren't going to help you for rape. Yeah. So that's a good point. Don't yell rape. I don't know why I'm laughing. Yeah, I'm just the world we live in. Yeah, it's fucking hysterical. Yeah, we're screwed.
I'm envisioning someone going rape, and like, that's not funny. But like, would we come running? I'd be like, what the fuck? I wouldn't want to see that.
Yeah, somebody come over running over with a fire extinguisher. Somebody's getting raped. You're like, oh well, and then you just go walk away. Like, what are you? Either or is a bad situation to walk upon.
Or mom. I feel like
mom. Oh, you think
women will come? Somebody gonna be like whether it's my kid or not. All I know is someone's child needs help.
Right.
So like, if I hear someone screaming, "Mom!" and like, I'm going.
Right.
I'm everyone's mom, so like, I'm fucking going.
Right.
I normally give that advice to children, to younger kids, like, hey, if anything's up, if you're being abducted, just yell mom, mommy. Like somebody, I guarantee you a woman is going to come. Yeah. So yeah, one night stands, be safe. I would say, I wouldn't say invite him back to your place, but I also wouldn't suggest going to his either.
Yeah.
So you know what you could do? Let a friend know. Share your location, take a little screenshot or some shit, send it to a friend, let them know you're about to hook up, have a buddy system if you're going to have a one night stand. Also,
now, are you talking to women right now? Sounds like
talking to women, talking to men too. I mean, let people know.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we forget that men get sexually assaulted, men get raped too, men get harmed too, and men, we don't talk about it because who wouldn't want sex as a man, right? Yeah. It's shitty because some men don't want that. There was something else because I was giving information for men. I mean, for women.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. Were you going to say something?
No, I was trying to help you remember what you were going to say.
Oh, but also for men too. Also get a name. Know who you're dealing with. Protect yourself. Be careful who you're inviting to your home as well. There's a lot of men who get robbed and whatnot after one night stands. You see that a lot on vacations and, inviting one woman up. And if it's too good to be true, it might be. If she has a friend and hey, I got 2 friends. Yeah. You really think you can entertain them 3 girls and keep eyes on them all night? Maybe not. So just be careful. What else? Advice for men in one night stands. Dude, I mean, I'm not going to shame anyone for not using protection because I haven't been the queen of protection, but protection is important. So
one night stand, I would imagine. Yeah, right.
You would imagine, but it's not always the case. Hasn't always been the case for me. And so, I will admit anyway, use protection. And if you're not going to use protection, go get tested. Like, just get tested. Planned Parenthood has free appointments. They're all over the fucking city. You can also walk into almost any clinic and get female condoms and male condoms. I mean, it's exciting to have unprotected sex, and the chances for some people like the risk. Some people want to feel close to the person they're with, whatever that closeness, even if it's for a few minutes. And so, that's the thing. We shame people for not practicing it correct, not putting on condoms, and then they're terrified to go get tested after the fact or to go maintain the health. It's going to happen. People have unprotected sex. Sometimes those conversations, maybe that we can include that in here. How do you bring up the conversation of condoms during a one night stand? Like, how do you bring up the conversation of STDs and STIs with someone you don't know or someone you just met? So like, is that a conversation you necessarily want to have?
We just whip out the condom, right? I mean, it's in it. Well, I guess not everybody does, right?
Right. Not everybody does. And so you just, at what point do you say, hey, do you? Yeah. Sometimes it just never happens. People don't want to mess up the mood too. A lot of it is just like, well, I'm not going to say anything if he doesn't, or I won't say anything if she doesn't. And we're just going to do the damn thing. So like, it happens.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't want to, and I think that, and then afterwards you feel guilty because you did it.
Yeah.
You don't know this person, and you just hope things go well, right? And the last thing you want to do is go get fucking tested now. Like, it just makes me feel even more, it can make you feel more out of control or loose, whatever it's going through your head. But yeah, when is a good time to bring that up during a one night stand? I would say, as a woman, bring your own fucking condoms.
Yeah.
Bring your own condoms. As a man, you should have your own. I was trying to think of like safeties for men, because I was speaking from a woman's perspective on like being safe on a one night stand. And we were talking about
covering drinks, and
we were talking about how frequent it is not to use condoms during sex and the one night stands, and the shame around it, and what happens after, and how I can't say nobody, but it's unlikely for people to go get tested after one night stands. So I feel like if we bring less shame around it and less shame around what happens in those moments, that maybe people would be more open to get tested and keep themselves safe and everyone else.
Yeah. I apologize for making my joke earlier. Well, I mean, but I also like, hey, folks, wear protection. I'm not trying to because you want people to whatever. But if it's a one night stand, I'm talking to the guys. Mm-hmm. Like you're saying, bring the protection. You know what I mean? I would. You're free to do whatever you want.
I've met men with this mentality that they're like, yeah, my dick is Teflon. I've had multiple partners, never had a thing in my life. And so that mentality can be very harmful too. Well, I've never had any symptoms, and I'm like, oh, you're probably one of the main carriers of
Do they have stuff at the pharmacy now where you can get tested for things over the counter, or is everything?
So I believe, yes, they do have at-home tests now that you can order. There's at-home HIV test.
Anything else, or you gotta go to the doctor for the other one?
Mostly the doctor. The only ones that I've seen recently, someone ordered them a sex coach I saw online, and I didn't see her follow-up post. She said she was trying the test to see how it worked for her, so she can let us know. But yeah, as far as I know, testing, you need to go in person. And I would say that would be the most foolproof way to find out if you have something, is to go get tested. Urgent cares do it too. You can be in and out with a test in an hour.
Yeah.
In an hour to get a full panel and have your results in a few days.
There is the one test for guys. Is this working? There is the one test for guys that I heard they have to actually go in the urethra to pull out a thing. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine anybody's going to want to get tested for that.
Probably not, but that'll let you know. And this is why it's harder this is why a lot of men don't have symptoms right away, or their symptoms are delayed, is because your urethra is so long that it takes a while, like for things to travel and get to where they need to go to that pathway.
You heard it, guys. She said it's really long. Just when you know.
It is. Your urethra pathway is longer than the female. So women are more susceptible to like UTIs and stuff because our urethra is right fucking there. It's like here. Like, you have a long pathway to yours. So when men go around talking about, I don't have any symptoms, and it's like, a lot of people don't have symptoms, and so get fucking tested. You could just be holding the shit in the shaft of your I don't know, I'm making this up. I don't know if you hold anything there, but in my brain, the way it's working is like, it's probably there. But yes, get tested. I don't know. It would be great if we could have more, accessible at-home tests so we can just like have that peace of mind. But right now I just know of the HIV testing. But it is accessible. There are tons of facilities around the city that you don't need insurance for that provide free testing. There's
And a lot of things are more curable now than they have ever been or can be dealt with.
Yes.
And they said that's why they changed, at least for the younger generation, it's not STDs anymore, it's
STIs. Yes.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
there's a difference. There's a difference
stigma.
between, like there's infections that can be treated, and there are diseases such as herpes that you can be managed. That's a disease that's incurable. An infection would be like, gonorrhea or chlamydia. That's an infection that can be treated. So not a disease. And that word disease also puts a big stigma around it. Like I am infected. Having an STD doesn't make you dirty, doesn't make you unclean. It's so more common than you think. I promise you, your friends have had it. Your mama's had it. Your daddy's had it. So like a lot of us have had it. Get tested. And you may not want to get one of those that are incurable, such as genital warts or herpes. That is can be very, very difficult to deal with. And so please get tested, as well as cervical, what is it called? The human PP
Pap smear? Oh shit.
Not pap smear, human papillomavirus, the HPV. Yes, that is transferable from men to women and women to men, and please get tested because it doesn't really. So HPV was such a scare when I was in my teenage years and I had a low white blood cell count, and so, which I've always had. I was born anemic, and not anemic, with jaundice, and I didn't get anemia till later. But anyway, white blood cell count was low, and so they were actually clipping my cervix every few months. Mm-hmm. They don't do this procedure anymore, and it baffles me because I'm like, is my cervix all fucked up? Because y'all were clipping at it for years, you know what I mean? To test for this HPV. But technology has advanced so much they no longer have to do that anymore. So get tested, protect, have fun, have all the one night stands you want, but let's protect ourselves. And if you can, wear a condom. If you're not going to wear a condom, please get tested.
I really do have to do something because I had a thing to say, and then you started talking about the cervix clipping thing, and
you forgot.
I'm gone. I was like, because I started picturing it in my head. There's
and
a little bit of ADD. I'm not ADD. Do you smoke weed?
I do.
I don't smoke weed.
I don't smoke weed?
I gotta. You know what it is? I gotta drink. I gotta smoke more. Smoking is a stimulant, and it helps me.
It helps you focus. You may need a.
Like a good point of the episode. We can go to him, and then it's gone.
It's just gone.
Damn it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, no. Let's give it some silence. Maybe it'll come.
I'm sure that'd be good for listener. Okay, ready and. Not as entertaining as I thought.
Okay.
Fuck. One night stand, STD, things. Oh, no. Wait. Yeah. What's the deal with oral? Like, what can you even do oral sex-wise to protect yourself? Like, everybody, there are people who nowadays, because diseases are so curable, they're during sex work, they're doing, no condoms or whatever. What would be something that, or I guess on one night stand, because you use the condom for sex, but what about the oral part of it? Any safety warnings or things to do? Would anybody want to, or you just want to know?
You can definitely use dental dam.
What?
Yes, there's things you put over this. So like if you were going to eat also you could use, female condoms are a thing. That goes inside the vagina. It's like a reverse condom. So the bag goes in the vagina, and then there's an opening that goes over the lips. And so that is I'll have to bring it so that you can see.
Sorry, I just heard in my head, over lips, through the gums. Look out, still, make sure I come. So it goes, where does it attach on the outside?
Over your,
just
the outer lips,
there?
out of the outer labia. Yeah, the whole. Ask me again.
So it holds there? Like, okay, so the lips, the outside wraps around.
Yeah.
Okay. And it just doesn't go in when you push in, right? With a jump.
It has like a barrier thing that'll it's not just so on the male condom. It's like that. It like rolls down. This you can't roll. It's like it's almost like a plastic piece around the rim that'll help.
Oh, okay. So that it goes. Okay.
Yeah. So it like stays in place.
Copy that.
And then it's like a bendy piece in there. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like it's some kind of piece that'll help it stay in place. And then the dental dam, they have flavors too. It's like different kind of, so you can put that over the vagina for eating vagina if you want to do that. And then clearly you can use a condom for it. The STD mouth STDs are lower, lesser risk, but it's absolutely possible. Gonorrhea of the throat is not fun. Neither is syphilis of the throat. Neither is herpes of the throat. Herpes of the throat is probably the absolute fucking worst. So, I would suggest using dental dam.
Copy that.
Also, mouth health. Your dental health plays a huge role. Your mouth holds so much bacteria. After smoking, after drinking, eating. So it is important to...
What are you trying to say?
He's like smelling his breath. I smoke too.
Maybe you're right. Sorry, good. But it's supposed to be related to good gut health. You're having a bad breath.
Bad breath.
I saw that on the internet. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm still going to take my mouthwash.
Yeah, please take your mouthwash. But yes, mouth health. Bacteria from your mouth could contribute to infections in your genitals if you're giving head. So make sure your partner is brushing their teeth, brushing after meals. You don't want food particles going up in there and creating some kind of weird thing. So yes, brush your teeth, wash your mouth, mouthwash, all that shit beforehand. Go to the dentist, bro. Get rid of that fucking plaque. Like, seriously, that stuff does create bacteria and infections.
She's looking right fucking at me, folks. Come on. I'm just saying. I mean, we could end up here. So quick tip, just like the lightning round. So you were a receiver of oral, right?
Yes.
Does the classic alphabet work or no? No. Spelling out letters, anything?
It's cute. It'll
you
rub it up.
You want just like a and then bum 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 bum, or like you want fast mix it up, or just as you feel in that moment. You don't have to tell me. I'm just saying it was a lightning round. You said no to the alphabet, so we're good.
Yeah, the alphabet is taking notes. The alphabet is cute. It's cute, but I've never come from someone doing the alphabet on my vagina. Now everyone's different. Some people like different motions to the oceans. I don't know, but I personally like suction. I want you to suck. I don't need I don't necessarily the pounding on that. I mean, there was
like licking. I don't know. But I was doing that. I meant straight up and down licking. Yeah.
The flick is okay. The flick is cute.
Lips around, like a little bit of. We're talking one night stands. Like, so that was, this is the. Like, oh, hey.
But why specifically only one night stands?
Well, because that's the name of the episode.
Oh, okay, I see. If you're
trying to make a good impression, give this person their pleasure, their due.
I would say
generally, where could men or women, whoever, if they're going down to somebody, where could they not go wrong? Like, what's the best tips?
Best tips: take your time.
Take your time.
Stop. I mean, take your time. Don't fucking motorboat.
Don't fucking motorboat.
Don't fucking motorboat. Whatever that is down there, stop it. It's not doing anything. It's cute. Like I said, the alphabet and the motorboating.
Are they making the noise when they motorboat, or is it just like you sucking like that?
Oh, sucking and that. Whatever.
Yeah, sorry.
Did you hear his mouth? He was like, and like that.
Sorry.
Yes, like that. That's good.
Okay.
The sucking in motion, that's good. Staying on it and sucking it, that's good. Long strokes when you're pressing your tongue. This whole flicking action is nice. It's okay, but actually pressing your tongue on it, giving it pressure. And licking it up, giving that pressure, giving that little
flick. That's very
flick.
ASMR in my ear, by the way.
Was it really? You're like hearing the spit happen.
You gotta do an ASMR episode.
Okay. Putting pressure on the not too much. You don't want to push it all the way in, but putting a little pressure on it. And not so much sucking. Be careful with your teeth when you are doing it, because do it to your finger first and go, you want your fucking teeth rubbing against that? You know, like that's what she's feeling on her clit. So be mindful of that. I'm practicing, so this is a
Yeah, you guys got to see this. This is great. Funny.
Yeah, be mindful of your teeth with the suction. The suction is great. Suction, you know what's great? I like the suction. Move your head up and down as you're sucking it. That's great. That almost emulates that rubbing part for me on the clit. So that I'm just like, oh my fucking God. You get your whole face in there and you're like rubbing your face. Like you put your mouth on the clit and you're using your almost nose and like your this area to like get that movement there. That's good. Doing all the extra, going all, you know, the lettering, what's happening? Stay in a rhythm. You know, that you're getting your rhythm. And then when you hear her moan, fucking don't change your rhythm. When she's like, yeah, don't fucking now speed it up.
So, I mean, I think this is a conversation for next time, but because you did bring it up, there was, like, I mean, at least prior to married life, there is the, oh, she's faking anyway. Like, you could never, there was a whole point of, like, in my entire repertoire, I never believed when they're having orgasms anyway. It can't be that, because I probably a negative self-image, I would imagine, me. But also, I don't know. I mean, probably that's just it, you know, or just, probably just it. All right, next episode, Ed Psyche 101. Yeah, no, I don't know, unless, you know, somebody's squirting or whatever, you know, I don't know that in the past, I mean, it's different now, you know, because, you know, same partner, all this stuff. And you know what's what. Most part. I don't know that, I don't know, I just never, or it just might be a life philosophy of like, it's too good to be true, all of it. Oh, really? Really? Yeah, I don't believe it. You know what I mean? This is like a thing. I don't know if it's, I mean, obviously it must have been some sort of, like a self, loathing issue maybe, or something, you know?
Yeah, I think that could probably play a big role in it. I think societal messages could play a role in that as well. That, you know, women don't come or they're difficult to come, and
right.
And that squirting is just pee and blah blah blah. You know, all these things. I think that also comes from a place of lazy lovers, of men not willing to explore or slow down so that they can help their partner get to where they need to get to. And so they sum it up to, well, women can't come. Women need a lot more emotional connection to get to the come as opposed to the man. And so if you're missing out on that part, that can be a big aspect of it. So you may not come to the orgasm during a one night stand. You may, and that'd be all fucking awesome. But, yeah, I don't really have like go-to pointers for like, this is the way you make someone come during a one night stand.
One night stand, best. It was supposed to be a lightning round. It turned out not to be that, but it's all good.
Not a lightning round. We talk too much and we get too distracted and like,
apparently.
That was, damn it. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The lightning round was good. And then it just like three things in. We were like, yeah, so what about this? Let's talk about it. But yes, just be mindful of teeth. So back to the lightning round, be mindful of teeth. Be, practice on yourself. Practice makes perfect. Not look at your face. His face like, what? You saw me practicing on my finger. Damn it!
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, what are you, Marilyn Manson over here, getting our rib cages removed?
You can like, yeah. We're as far as we were talking oral sex. So like, yeah. Okay. Making some practice. Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah, we're fine with it. It was one night stand, and it was just a quick like. I didn't want to end on just giving the PSA of getting tested.
Okay.
All that stuff. I wanted something a little more cheery.
Oh, okay.
And I figured what's better than...
Why is ending on...
I didn't know that. I see DIY and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I had to... Eventually I Googled it. I was like, oh.
Do it
DIY. DIY. What is it? D-A-T-Y. What was it?
D-A-T-Y, damn it. Down at the Y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was dining at the Y.
Dining at the Y? Oh, I thought it was down at the Y.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I don't know. You see, I still don't know. Look
it's
at that.
still fucking... It's like does it even still make sense?
No,
just say
not.
you're eating fucking vagina. What is it down at the Y?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If it's read out in court, the judge knows what the fuck daddy means. He knows it means down at the Y. You mean this.
Oh my God. That's triggering. I don't want to hear court talk. Oh my God, I start freaking out.
But question, ending on PSAs, that's not something that you're comfortable with.
No, that's what I wasn't comfortable with. I was just trying to give people a more fun ending to the episode.
Okay.
Now you want to dig into my psyche more.
I see.
She's going to fuck with me.
Yeah. You see where my brain starts going. I'm like, okay.
All right, Ed. Let's hear it. All right, let's go.
And what do you mean by that?
Bring it, Britt. Bring it, Britt. That's a new one.
Why do you feel that? Bring it, Britt. Bring it, Britt.
What do you got? No, we don't want to end with NCDs. Why? Because we should. I mean, it's a PSA. I don't know. I'm just talking now and writing at the same time. Bring it, Britt. Trying to come up with it. Yeah, get tested.
No, I like the cheery note. Leave the test back there.
Okay.
Cheery note is good.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheery
oral
note.
sex, everybody. Give everybody oral sex. Go home and see your wife tonight. See your husband, and just give them head.
Please.
It's the way to go, man.
Head is amazing.
It'll be a nicer world.
Fucking love head so much in life.
Yeah.
Give me lots of it.
Yeah.
One night stands. Have fun, guys. Be careful, but have fun. Have lots of sex. Take care of yourselves and take care of your mental too. If we're getting into a one night stand, just take care of yourselves. We're not gonna end on another heavy note.
Yeah. Take care of your head as well.
Yes, take care of all the heads, all the openings. all right. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, folks.
Are we ending?
I think we're ending. Yes.
I think we're ending. Thank you.
And on that note,
have fun one night stands.
Have fun one night stands.
Yes.
Give each other head.
Give each other head. Lots of it. Flick the bean.
69, baby. The
Hey.
best. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Just edit that part out.
No, leave that in. I like it.
Okay. Cutting and cut.
Bye. Cut.
Oh, yeah. The Love Hard Talk Dirty podcast has been a presentation of Back on Clock Productions, produced by Brittany A. Moore and Edward Charette. Theme music by the Chapman Brothers. Peace.